Imagine yourself walking along a beach right before sun rises, barefoot on the beach. You can feel the sand beneath your feet. You can hear the sounds of the waves crashing like a soft melody. You start to walk. With each step, you see the sun just begin to peek up over the horizon. And with each step you take, the sun goes higher, higher and higher in the sky. And you notice that the warmth of the sun feels comforting like a blanket of love. See yourself taking a moment and stopping and looking at the sun as it rises above the horizon. See yourself gazing into the sun. And as you do, you are greeted by some sea life. Maybe dolphins jump up out of the water and do a twirl. Maybe you see seals, or maybe whales or swordfish, or maybe even mermaids pick their heads up out of the water to greet you. See yourself standing there, taking this all in, feeling the salt in the air against your skin. You can smell it and taste it. And tell me if any of this is possible yet for you to see, Lori. Can you see any of this?
Yes.
Beautiful. Can you tell me exactly everything you see and just try to speak up just a little bit?
I'm on a beach. I hear the waves crashing. I see the sun peeking up, and I can hear the birds. And I see the little fishes in the water. And the water is turquoise blue and really crystal clear and pretty.
Beautiful. And what fishes do you see? What did you say? Did you see anything jumping out of the water, like dolphins or anything particular?
I don't see dolphins, but I do see the fish. They're tropical and they're, like jumping around and they're in the water. Little angelfish and clownfish just in the water and flipping up sometimes.
Beautiful. I want you to do me a favor and let's take a moment and we're going to imagine ourselves sending love to them, sending love to the water, sending love to the sun, sending love to the space, and thanking with gratitude. And just take a moment. Tell me if you sense or see a difference.
Sending the love and um the sun is it's like it's like got golden light in the sky and it's orangey light. It's kind of like a sunset, but it's not. It's a sunrise, just more vibrant. The sky is more vibrant and the water looks more crystal blue.
Mm,
And
beautiful.
it's fresh air.
Nice. And how do you feel in this space?
I feel good. I feel like I'm on vacation.
Awesome. Okay. Now, I want you to see yourself walking down this beach. And as you walk, you're going to notice a path appear to your left. And this path is going to be a magical path. You're going to see it appear. Tell me when you can see a path.
I see a path.
What does it look like?
It's just like matted grass, but it's like it's been well worn. Like people have walked it a lot, so it's just like a little walkway.
All right. Now follow this walkway. This walkway is going to lead you down to a space where you're going to come to a waterfall. And as you walk each step to this waterfall, there's going to be greenery and lush just start to bloom all around you. And tell me if you can see any of this happening.
Yeah, when I walked onto the path, it's very tropical. It's got the big palm trees and the lush greenery, and it's just very beautiful. And
Awesome.
I see the waterfall.
Okay. Go up to the waterfall, see yourself putting your hands out. You can feel the mist in the air. I want you to see yourself stepping into this water. This water is sacred healing waters. This is organic Gaia waters. This is sacred. I want you to see yourself getting into this water. You could either back float, take a swim, take a dip, just put your feet in, whatever you want to do. But feel yourself getting into this water and tell me, how does it feel?
When I walk through, it's kind of like a sheet shower, and it feels refreshing. My my toes and my legs. It's only up to my calf that I'm in that water, but the waterfall showered all over.
Beautiful. And how does this feel, this experience?
The water feels it doesn't feel cold, but it feels like room temperature. It feels nice.
Beautiful. Now, I always like to have a little treat at the bottom of this waterfall for you. See something sparkly that catches your eye. It could be anything. I have seen and heard of just about anything that appears. So this is going to be a special gift for you. And let me know when it catches your eye and describe what it is, and you can pick it up and just describe everything as you go. You're doing great.
Um, some caught my eye is gold. It's a gold coin. It's a large gold coin. It's like about the size of the palm of my hand, and it has some writing on the front and the back. I don't know what it says, but it's a beautiful bright gold coin. It looks it looks ancient. So yeah,
Are you holding it in which hand?
I'm holding it in my right hand. It's in my right hand. Well, I picked it up with my right hand, so it's in my right, and I'm looking over it. I'm touching it with my left, but I'm
Okay.
holding it in the palm of my right.
I want you to try something. We're going to try something new. I want you to pass your left hand over this gold coin 3 times. And when you do it the third time, you're going to be able to see the words translate. And let's see if we can get making what it is without your special glasses. Let's see if you can use your hand.
Okay, so it's in my hand. It's in my right hand. I'm waving my left hand over it 3 times. It's like a pirate coin. It's a pirate. It's like a pirate coin,
Yeah.
like a doubloon or something.
Is there words? Can you see the words yet?
It's got words, but it's more pictures. It's more, I see a skull and a crossbone, and it's very piratey, like like a hidden treasure that was lost, and now I got it.
Take a good look at it so when you wake up, you could draw it if you need to.
Yeah, it's very decorative.
Yeah. Get a good look of all the images. Can you get a good, clear look of them?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So I want you to look around. You're going to find a big rock. And on this rock is going to be a little gift for you. And inside this gift is going to be something for you to carry your coin in. It's going to be a satchel, either a backpack, a handbag, whichever, a fanny pack, whatever you can imagine. It's going to, or it could be the one that you had before when you did your session. So whichever you choose, you can get a new one. There's going to be a gift for you. Let me know when you located this and describe everything that happens.
Okay, it's like a little leather bag, but it has fringe. It's like a light tan colored little like satchel bag, but I can put it over. It's like a crossbody. I can put it over my shoulder, and it hangs at my hip. So, and it's got a cute little fringe. So I have that, and I'll put the coin in there because it's roomy.
Awesome. Beautiful. Awesome. So now once you've done that, we're going to continue on down this path. We're going to send love and thanks and gratitude back to this waterfall and this space for this opportunity and the gift. We're going to send love. And then I want you to see yourself following down this path. This path is going to go down, down, down a hill. As you do, the sun's going to go down and the moon is going to come up. This beautiful moonlight is going to feel welcoming and magical because you are in a magical space. And as you walk, everything is going to sparkle all around you. And maybe as you walk down this path, it's going to, oh, we went into the dark. Okay, so we're doing this in the dark today. We're going to go to a field of flowers at night. And behind this field is going to be your next destination. So the path is going to go through this field. And when you get to this field, you're going to see all these little sparkly lights around you. And if it's possible, let's see if the fairies will make themselves known. I don't know why I ended up doing this way. Maybe it's a reason. Let's see for a moment what happens. What do you see? Describe everything and see if this is possible.
Well, it's it's night and the moon, but I'm seeing like auroras. There's auroras of colors spinning around. Um, I see the moon, but there's still waves of pretty colors in the sky, like like a portal, like swirling. Um, I don't see any fae or fae folk out. Uh, but there is like butterfly kind of things flying around, kind of like that, like night moths. What?
All right, let's tune in to these moths. We're going to tune in and we're going to see if these are little fairies. We're going to tune in. I'm sending love out if there's any fairies that are there and that want to make themselves known. Usually we do this in the daytime, but I forgot we were doing the field and I was thinking the fire. So we're going to see if they want to make themselves known at night or if they're all sleeping at night. Let's see.
Well, the night moths are out, and they're flitting around, probably food for the bats. Probably bats coming for them, but yeah, I just see the night moths. I see the greenery. There's probably things hidden in the greenery. They probably don't want to come out,
Because it's dark. Yeah.
but there's beings in the greenery, but they're not coming out. And they're the color of the greenery.
Oh, you sense them in there?
Yeah, they're in there.
Let's send love to the grass. Let's send love to the grass and see if there's anything that pops out.
Sending love all around. Um, there's some little being, um, female, some little being with like little purple, like buttercup, like a little purple buttercup being. She's there. Oh, she's waving. That's cute.
Oh,
Little purple buttercup being.
does
She's
she look
always,
like a flower?
yeah, like a little purple buttercup cup kind of flower. Like the bottom part of her is kind of like a bell, a little buttercup thing. It's really cute.
Uh-huh.
She's
Is
just
she a
waving.
fairy?
I don't know what she is, but she's cute. She's waving hello. and she's the only one. And then the white night moths are like flying everywhere, and the auroras are spinning around, but she's like the only being that like came out to like wave hello.
Wave hello back, say hello, and see what she say. Hi, what's your name? See if she gives a name.
I said, "Hey, girl, what's up?" And she looks so cute. She looks so cute, like a little Thumbelina kind of thing, like
Oh,
humanoid, but with the buttercup bottom.
uh-huh.
I don't know.
See if there's any messages she has for you.
No, it's just love. She's sending me love, love from her people, love from her. I guess love from the fairies. She's sending love.
We're gonna send love back again. Sending love back for being grateful for this opportunity. Does she feel it?
Yes, she's smiling. She feels it.
What does her hair look like?
She doesn't really have hair. It's like a little like acorn top, like what an acorn is. It's like a little top like that on her little tiny little humanoid face. And then she has the flower like bottom, and like the middle is like a person, his arms and legs. But that's what she is. She has like those little dough shaped eyes, like black, but they're like dough shaped, like really like ovalish, and a little flower mouth. It looks like a flower that came to life.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we send love to her. Thank you for making herself known, for
She
the
said
connection.
she said her name was Arietti, something like that. Really cute.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, ask her if you're connected to her in any way.
Yeah, she says yeah, she says you we're well, I don't know. I don't know. She just says Faye. It's Faye. We're Faye. I don't know if she means that her species is Faye or me and her Faye, but she says we're Faye. FAE is what coming across from
Oh,
her.
beautiful. Is there any messages she has for you before you go?
Mm, she said something about make sure I pick a flower. Pick a flower, and she sends love.
Oh, okay. Look around. Do you see any other flowers there?
Yeah, it's kind of like it looks kind of like a mini sunflower. It's got the brown middle, like a brown Susan or something. It's got the little brown middle and yellow
Yeah.
petals. So yeah, I picked that one up. Like a little mini sunflower. It's so pretty.
Oh, nice. So she doesn't mind picking flowers.
No, she says it's her. It's my gift from her.
Beautiful. Anything you have to say to her?
Oh, I just sent her love. I told her, big up to the fam. And she's laughing. She's laughing. And, she's just so cute.
Hmm, beautiful. All right. Well, we're going to let her continue on there where she is, and we give love and thanks for this connection. And now we're going to continue down this moonlit path into a fire where you're going to see this campfire waiting for you. And if there's going to be a visitor for you, there'll be two chairs. If not, there'll be just one. Let me know when you come to this campfire. This is, remember, source love. light energy. This fire cannot hurt you, it cannot burn you, it cannot harm you in any way. And let me know when you come to the campfire and what do you see when you get there.
Okay, but first I have to go back.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
snap. And Thor is like staring at me like, oh my God. I didn't even know
Okay,
he was in my room. Boo, go. All right.
awesome. Okay. So just go ahead and relax and let me know when you see yourself back there. Go ahead and acclimate back into that space.
Okay, I'm going back to the fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me know when you see a chair or two. Let's see who's there waiting for you. If there is anyone.
Two chairs by the fire.
You see two chairs?
Okay, I'm seeing the flames, kind of like a open pit fire.
Is there one chair or two, or is there any chairs?
Hmm. I see one camping chair, like a camping chair, but I don't see anybody in the camping chair.
Okay, that's your chair. Go ahead and have a seat.
Oh, okay.
Put your hands out and feel the fire, feel the warmth. How does it feel?
Mm, feels toasty. I'm gonna make some marshmallows.
Well, look down next to you. Maybe you see a bag of marshmallows or a basket of marshmallows. Have some s'mores if you want to. Look around. What do you see?
No, I don't see any marshmallows, but there's like a little stick. So I'm gonna take it and I stick it in the flame and it's on fire. Kind of like a little firework.
No marshmallows?
No, no marshmallows.
Check your pocket. Check your satchel. See if there's a marshmallow in there.
No, there's a angel or a crystal in my satchel with with the with the gold coin, but no marshmallows.
Really?
Yeah, something's
No.
telling me I'm not allowed marshmallows and sugar.
Dang. What if it's a healthy kind?
Can't have any marshmallows.
It could be a healthy kind. It doesn't have to be. Still nothing appears, huh?
No, somebody told me to eat air. So no, I can't. Nope.
Wow, you're hearing
What?
voices telling you to eat air?
Eat air. No marshmallow. But that's okay. The warmth of the flames, it feels nice. I
That's
like
funny.
I like warmth. I don't like to be cold. So that's good.
Okay. So now I want you to see yourself reaching into this fire and pulling out a single flame. It's going to dance on the palm of your hand. Remember, it cannot hurt you. And let me know when you see this flame on your hand.
I see it. That's cool. I'm like a little fire starter.
Yeah. What color is this flame?
Oh, it's like a the middle is kind of like a bright orange, but the flickering flame is kind of like a golden orange. So it's like two-tone colors of the flame.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. So now I want you to see yourself putting both hands together. And when you do, the flame is going to grow and it's going to be really big in front of you, but it's going to be weightless and it's not going to hurt. It's just going to grow. And tell me if you can see this.
I can see it.
Okay. Now separate your hands out to the side. And when you do, your whole body will be engulfed in this flame. And you will feel empowered. It will feel amazing. You will feel the connection with source. And tell me if you can feel anything from this.
Oh, I can feel it. I feel like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the flames.
You feel like what?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the three humans that was in the flames in the Bible, but they didn't get burnt. they're
Oh.
in these like holy flames. I feel that's what I felt like. That's cool.
Mm. Now imagine a spiritual mirror in front of you and see yourself in this mirror and look at your reflection of you inside this flame and tell me, what do you see? Do you look the same?
Let me see. I look crystalline. I look crystalline, kind of clear too. Like not even like a form. I just look like energy, like
Oh,
crystalline energy.
amazing. Okay, beautiful. And so now I want you to bring your hands back together, bringing your palms together. And when you do, the flame is going to go inside your palms, igniting your second heart. You have a second heart right above to the left of your heart. We have two hearts. So see and feel your second heart igniting as you bring your palms together in prayer mode. Um, and tell me if you can feel this.
Yeah, bringing my palms together, and it's going in my body. And I think I feel my heart beating a little faster, but I don't know if that's the regular heart or the higher heart. I'm not sure.
But you feel something?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. All right. And so now I want you to see yourself in the mirror. And did you see it go inside you?
Yes.
And what does that look like?
I'm looking through my me, which is kind of clear, so I can see the flickering flame in there.
You can see the second heart?
Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a first. Beautiful. You're doing great. Okay. And now what I want you to do is imagine, turn around and see yourself looking at a golden pyramid. This pyramid is going to be right behind you. It's going to be welcoming. It's going to be a source love energy. See yourself walking into this pyramid and sitting down, and let me know when you're inside the pyramid.
I'm in it. I love pyramids. I'm in it.
And as you sit down, I want you to repeat after me 3 times. I invoke
I,
my, I invoke my I am presence.
I invoke my I am present.
Again,
I invoke my I am present.
one
I
more time.
invoke my I am present.
Beautiful. And now I want you to see yourself standing up in this pyramid. And when you do, the pyramid is going to turn into a Merkaba and it's going to start spinning all around you. And it's going to make itself invisible. This pyramid Merkaba is going to be around you from the beginning to the end of the session. And it will keep you safe and protected from the beginning to the end. You will know this and you will feel it within your heart. And now we are ready to travel. So, what I would like for you to do is start this journey off. And let's see, do you want to call in your rainbow spaceship? You want to manifest it for you so you can start your traveling?
Yes, it's here. Yeah, they're ready to go. We're ready to go.
What does it look like?
It's like a smile. It's like a smile. It's like an upside down rainbow, but it's like an etheric ship. So it glistens and it sparkles. It's like the most girliest ship ever. It's like
Hmm.
a smile, you know?
Let me ask you a question. Would you like Thor to join you on this ship, on this journey?
Sure.
All right. So while you're standing there, I want you to imagine yourself calling out to your dog Thor, and he'll come running down that path, and he'll come running to you. And let me know when you see him.
I see it's crazy, but
What does he look like? The same or different?
no, he's like a baby dragon. He's so adorable.
Is he a baby dragon?
Yeah, he has like a little tail. He has like a little tail. He's like a little emerald green and like turquoise blue kind of thing. He's cute.
Oh, you want to give him a big old hug while you see him?
He already jumped on me. He's licking my face.
Oh, and we're going to see if you can telepathically connect to him as well and ask him if he would like to join you on this journey.
Okay, I'm asking him, and he's already walking into the ship.
He's like, actions will speak louder than words, Mom.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Walk into the ship, look around, get a good look, and describe everything you see and everything that's happening.
All right. In the ship, it's bigger inside than it looks outside. Outside, it just looks like a smile, like a upside down rainbow. But inside, it's like ovalish. It's weird because it's a difference between what the outside and the inside looks like. But it's like bright white. It's like lit from within, and I don't see any like light bulbs or anything. It's got like a within glow, and it's not pure white. It's like a golden light, and the same shimmery effect of the outside of the ship is on the inside of the ship. So it looks like fairy sparkles, like fairy dust in there. So I'm in the ship, I'm walking around, I'm looking. Um it's really nice and it's amazing. It feels warm in there. And Thor is already off in a corner somewhere. He already curled into a ball. He snuggled up.
He's made himself all cozy.
Yep, comfy cozy. So I'm just walking in looking at stuff and he's like he's been here before.
Describe everything you see. Is there any panels? Is there controls? Is there buttons, symbols? What do you see all around? Take a good look of your ship.
Well, I can see 360. You can see out of every side of the ship. So it's like it's basically like a traveling clear vehicle. You can see everything. You can see stars underneath, you can see sky above. It's like every inch of the ship is you can see out of. So there's no like windows because it's all just like a traveling sphere or something. Um, and my cockpit up front is just um, a white chair, and it's only one chair. It's not like it's other people is in there with me. It's one chair and it's comfy, and I sit back in it. And when I sit back in it, it tilts back, and then the back of my head connects in. It's like a telepathic technology, and I just lay back and it connects in, and I can operate my ship with just my thoughts. So I don't have to do any hand controls. There's no buttons to push. It's just that operating chair. And I guess having the genetics that go with it. And I can just sit in the chair and I'm leaning back. And in leaning back, it's like this little panel comes out in front of me where I can have a more focused view, and I guess where I wanna transmit us to.
Does your head connect to like a pad on the chair or is it like a plug that plugs into your skull?
No, it's I lean back and it's kind of like a little resting area that
Okay.
is right behind my head, and it that little resting area pad, that's what it connects with my thoughts.
Get
So
a good look at that technology. Analyze it. Let's ask your ship what kind of technology is this?
the ship is sentient. So she's telling me that the chair is what I can understand as an operating chair. It's what I connect into, and it's telepathic. So there's no like in connecting it into my body or anything, and I don't have to put my hands in anything. And the panel is like a smart glass, like a tablet kind of thing, and it lowered down in front of me. So it's kind of like if a pilot puts on like those glasses, but instead of putting the glasses on my head physically, it's above my what would be my face area. So
Mm.
I can see out that little like portal of the glass. I can see the outside. I can see all around the ship. I can see outside the ship. I can see what's under the ship. It extends the 360 view, but puts it like right in my face.
Mm.
So yeah, that chair is cool, and it's white. It's like an off-white color, and it looks super comfy, like something you would get from like IKEA or something. And it's cushiony. So it's supporting me, supporting my back, my head, and I just sat in it, and it kind of like just conforms to your body.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is there any buttons or anything like that on the walls or panels, or is everything just
No,
seamless?
everything's seamless, everything's clear. It's like traveling in a giant crystal ball, basically, like a ovalish giant crystal ball, where where it makes you feel floaty because there's really nothing to anchor you except for that chair. So nothing is
Mm.
really, once you start the ship up, it goes, and it feels like you're literally flying through space,
Mm.
like a roller coaster ride where you're in the chair and you can't really see what's underneath you, but you can see around you, and you know that you're flying through the air. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like.
Are you already flying?
No, it kind of like once I sat in the chair and engaged with the chair, now it's basically asking me what I want to do.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We want to find out where we can get answers for your highest healing. So let's see. Where's the first place you want to explore? What would you like to explore? Is there a particular past life you have questions about? Or what? This is your show. You can navigate it any way you want. I can throw ideas out there for you. Or if you have anything in mind off the top of your head, it's up to you. What do you think?
Nah, we need to go to Egypt. We're gonna fly this puppy to Egypt.
What what uh what time period? Any idea?
I'm
Or do you want to find out about your past lives in Egypt?
well, I'm in the chair, and since I said Egypt, right now I'm looking at people in Egypt, and we didn't even go there. It's like the smart glass in front of me will connect and project where we need to go. So once I think about it, like with intent, it will take us there.
All
Um,
right.
I
You
don't
found the
know.
spot. Let's go. Program your ship, or is it already in orbit? Is it already taken off, or did it already land?
No, we haven't taken off. We're still like in the area of like the,
Beach?
the lushness.
Okay. Just making sure. I didn't know if you was like, taking off or if we were guided. Beautiful. You're doing great. Okay. So here's your opportunity. See yourself programming your ship to take you to a time where you can get answers about Egypt. You feel like you had some past lives there. Let's see what we can find out. Maybe you had more than one. So let's see where we can get answers for your highest healing and have some fun. So go ahead and program your ship and describe everything that happens along the way. You're doing phenomenally amazing, and we've just begun. So go ahead, take it away.
Um, I'm thinking about Egypt, and I looked over. He's still laying in a ball, but now he's like in a protective bubble. He's like in a clear bubble. So inside the ship, the bubble ship, he's in like a little compartment. I guess that prepares him for travel too. And he's looking at me, but he's ready to go. So I'm thinking about Egypt, and I'm seeing in the little glass pad people walking around, and it's not like modern Egyptian. This is like, you know, like from the past, because they have um, like linen garments that I can see them in the glass pad. So I'm going to tell the ship that that's where we need to go. And I'm just laying back and I'm thinking with intent to Egypt. And the uh, glass pad, it's undulating, and I feel the ship vibrating. Now the ship is vibrating, and I can feel it in my body, because the chair I'm in is like a suspended chair. It's not even connected to the floor. It's just suspended. And when I sat back, then I guess I connected in with it. So I'm floating in this chair. Thor is in a protective ball, and the glass pad is undulating to the time when people were wearing those like cultural clothing, and then the ship is vibrating. So it's vibrating and it's getting brighter inside. So it's still clear all around, but like that original light of when we first came on, it's getting brighter. So we have a really bright, but this is white. It's like really bright white glow. And I guess we are moving, because it's not like flying in the ship. It's like we're revving up, and then we're going something like a frequency type of movement. So we're actually like vibrating, like shaking, but it's really, really fast. And I can hear a very slight hum, and we're moving. And we're like leaving from this point of where we are, and we're locating into the other point. So it's not like we're flying and seeing stars and things. We're here, and then we are moving there. And it's like we're shifting. And I don't know if we're shifting in time, or we're shifting in space, but I don't know if we're shifting in time. But it kind of feels like we're falling, not lifting. We're kind of like falling into the earth. We're we're vibrating into the earth instead of lifting off the, lifting out of the lush area. So we're falling, we're vibrating down and into something, and vibrating down and into like a tunnel. With
Ooh.
the glass pad is showing Egypt, is showing the people walking around, but we're going within.
Look at your pad and tell me if it shows you the distance. Does it say anything like how many clicks away or anything like that? Is it showing you some type of a gauge how far away you are, perhaps?
All I see is like people walking about, like life, like activity, but like people, like living a life, like a sliver out of a section of life, and that's what it's showing me. I don't see
Okay.
metrics or numbers or gauges or buttons to push, or it's just that pad and me in that chair, and we're we it's like tunnel travel. It's like vibrating and we're going through, like, I don't know if it's a portal or a tunnel, but that's where I feel like this ship is moving. We're going into the earth. And it's like we're going into the earth and we're going into like time. And I'm looking outside and I see like energy bands, like e like bright yellows and bright neon greens, and they're like surrounding the ship, and it's like we're moving, we're vibrating, we're leaving where we was, but it's like a different way to travel, and we're going through these colors.
Mm-hmm.
And
Beautiful.
we're going down. We're like going like tunneling into the earth. So that's how we're getting to Egypt this way. And I feel that we're leaving one reality and we're going into another reality. And this is the way that this particular rainbow ship operates. And we're gonna emerge where I want us to emerge, and it's well, I want it to be by like the pyramids and stuff, but we're like in a city.
Okay. Well, so you can move your ship around, drive your ship around, drive it to find a place by the pyramids where you would like to go park. And remember, your ship is invisible, so nobody can see it.
Okay, we vibrated and we're like blending into that reality of whatever time period, and we're blending into the reality. So we're here, and I see, huh, that's weird. I see the pyramid. I see one pyramid. I don't know if it's the big one. I don't see the space.
Uh-huh.
I don't see this.
Okay.
I see a big pyramid, but I also see ships. There's ships flying around. There's like spacecraft. There's spacecraft flying around. And they're flying around, and some of them are like near the pyramid, and some of them are like futuristic, like ancient and technology both are existing in the same space. So like if my ship like decloaked or whatever, it might just be another one of the pack. They might not even care. But
Right?
yeah, because I see triangle ships. There's like a lot of triangle ships, like mini pyramids, but not facing up with the point up. They're like facing sideways. I see a lot of sideways pyramids. I see some upside down pyramids, but they're like triangle ships.
Well, let's do some investigating. Let's be some detectives. I have a thing for criminal justice and detectiving. Let's see if we can be some type of investigators here without, with just observing from your ship, having all this technology that you have at your hands and the answers to all of the questions. Let's see if we can tune in and to the energies and see what you pick up. What is happening here? What is going on? Are these benevolent? What do you feel?
It's a society. It's like trade going on. Like merchants, people, the operators of the ships. They're like trading. It's like a trading hub. This is just like a galactic trading hub in Egypt. So you have I see people with like 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 regular clothing, but it looks like cotton or linen or something. I don't see anybody like in, elaborately dressed. They're like working class people, just like people. I don't see any like pharaoh types with a lot of stuff on them. It's like working class people, and merchants, like a market, and they're all around. This big pyramid is there. I don't think it's the Giza Strip pyramid. I don't think it's that big pyramid because there's no Sphinx here. It's just
Do
a
me a
big.
favor. Ask your screen, tap your screen and ask your screen, what pyramid is that? And the name will appear on your screen.
I'm getting a word. Meneset. Menes.
Melchizedek?
No.
Okay.
Meneset. It's Mene something set, Sett, something like that. Meneset. It's a Meneset pyramid. I don't I don't know if he was like a king or a former king or pharaoh or something, but it's a Meneset pyramid, and this is a trading post where it's like humans and other beings are like harmonious. It's just like it's like a city, like living life. And there's people, there's merchants on the street, there's children running around, there's adults, there's animals, camels, and it's just like life. It's like I landed in a sliver, like a microcosm of a city, and people are just living their life. And the pyramid is very pretty, and it has a gold cap. It has a gold cap, and it seems like something about the gold cap is like a broadcast. It like broadcasts like energy waves or something. So
Amplifies?
yeah, like the ships that are around the pyramid, they are like gassing up. It's like they're gassing up or something. So they can get energy from that cap, and I guess the construction of the pyramid. So they're getting energy. So it's kind of like gas station. So they're parked all around the pyramid, midair. They're just hovering. And there's people on the ground, merchants like with tents and areas. I see like homes, like houses, establishments. And they're not like ornate or anything. Um, these kids they're playing a game, they're playing with animals. It's like a very harmonious area of the
Okay,
Med.
let me ask you a question. Do you see normal animals or magical creatures?
No, they're normal animals. They're normal. They're like oxen. Yeah, I see an oxen. I see cows, kind of like cows,
Okay.
and
Do me a
camels.
favor. Ask your screen, ask your ship, what time period is this? See if you can get a date. Tap it and see what it says.
I don't know. I see 16 BC, something like that. A 16 came up.
See 16 what? 16 BC?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what that means or what time.
Let's see. What is ask let's find out what this what you can get from it, the information the ship will give you. So ask it, what is the name of the people or the place? Let's see if we'll give you one or the other. Maybe at that time it was under a different name. Who knows? What comes up? What
Well,
is this area known as?
was the Meneneset a temple or pyramid? Let me see.
Is it the town of, is that the name of the town as well, or the village, or?
No, that's just the name of the pyramid.
Okay.
It looks like um I don't know. This word Lichuah, Lichuan, Lichuan, something like Lichuan. I think that's the name of the people. The people are the
Okay.
Lichuan people that live and reside and work near the Mahanisant temple.
Ask your screen, who is the ruler of this place? Is there a name? Is there a king or somebody, a pharaoh? Is there anybody in charge?
Looking at the screen, I'm thinking towards the screen to uh, let me know what
Yeah, just tap it and the answer will show up.
the administration or rulership is here. Oh, it just got hit by I just got washed over by a wave of really neon green light. Um, like a big old orb came through. Um,
What happened? An
it,
orb came in?
yeah, it's like a big old wash of light, like a big old orb of bright green neon light washed in when I was looking at the smart screen. It just washed in over my frame of view.
What was that?
I don't know. It was just like an
Ask your ship. Your ship is sentient. Your ship is very intelligent. Ask your ship, what was that?
oh, it says it's a re-up, like it's getting energy from that pyramid. So the energy of the pyramid is energizing my ship while I'm on it.
Is it like a galactic gas station for spaceships?
That's what it feels like to me because the ships are all around. They're just in midair, and the bright gold of the cap of the pyramid sees and looks like it's giving off energy bands. And so they're getting energy, but I don't see them getting it in the bright green way like I am. So maybe each ship's technology receives that energy in the way that's best conform to that ship, or if their ship is sentient. But my ship is getting these green bands, which was like similar to the green bands when we were taking when we were moving, when we were taking off, when we were going
Mm,
into the earth. That's the green band. So I think my ship is powering up. It's getting affected by the pyramid, so it's getting energy. And to
okay.
me, this place it seems like it's like a trading post. Like this is I came to a trading post,
All
and
right.
there's
Uh-huh.
men and they're talking. I haven't really seen a lot of ladies. I see a lot of male.
How are they dressed?
They got like linen. It's like tunics, like linen. Some of them have like little cords around the waist, and sandals. Everybody's like rocking sandals.
What color is their complexion?
These are brown people, and like some of them are brown, some of them are like cafe au lait. They're people of color. I don't see any like ET being looking people here, but there's ships. So maybe these are the people that are operating those ships. Maybe it's just these people and not like additionally terrestrials. I don't know. But
Okay.
and
Uh-huh.
nobody is shocked at the ships there. It's like the everyday is every day kind of thing in Meneneset, I guess section of Egypt. um, with the Linda
Oh,
Who people, Linda Who, Lindau, Lindan people. Um, they have a lot of beautiful materials, like a lot of materials at the vendors. They like have like beautiful colored the dye, kind of like what you see in those Egyptian, like the richer Egyptian areas or pyramids. They have like the dyes that would go like on the walls to decorate that, like literally stay forever. They have like materials like that with those kind of deep indigo colors and deep red senna colors. So they have materials like that. So they have like the dyes too. um there's like food merchants, there's food here. um and like just like a lot of animals running around like pretty much unattended. Kids playing unattended, just just out and about. But there is a disparity. I don't see any women. I see a lot of men and boys, but I don't see any women. So where are the women?
wait, did you just say you felt despair?
No, 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 no. There's no despair here. This is just
Oh,
like a
no
market.
disparity. Okay.
Yeah, disparity, like there's no women. I don't see like women merchants. I don't
Oh,
see like ladies playing with the children or ladies like watching over the children. The children are playing, the men are wheeling and dealing. The ships are in the sky, the pyramid's glowing, my ship is glowing, but I don't feel any like feminine energy.
all right. Let's tap your screen and ask it, where are the women? Show you the women. Where are the women? What does it show you?
I see like a pharaoh's kind of wife lady. I see she's very like beautiful. She's adorned and like literally draped in gold, and she has like some type of headpiece on. Um, Her eyes are not like drawn out like we see some depictions of Egyptians. And it's like with the gold, she has like greens. So she's got like emerald green, and then there's the brightness of the yellowness of the gold. And she is, I guess this is her kingdom, but she's like the only female there. I don't see like female servants. I'm asking her where the females are, because they have to be females if there's children and men. And I think think the females, they have they're like separated into their own society. They have their own way of living. And um the merchant men, they're not like married people, they're not like couples, but I guess they come together to procreate. So the females are in their own kind of like society, and this wife to the ruler of this area, she basically governs over the females. So it's like a separated society.
Oh, are the females like concubines?
No, they're, I guess you would say they're the equivalent of the wives of the men that are the merchants and stuff, but they don't like reside in the same household. It's like the females are separated. They like have their own section of that culture. So they have their own section of the culture, and they have the female children are there. The male children are with the males. So the male children are running around playing there, and I see the female children are running around and playing with the females there. It's
What
really
are the
weird.
females doing where they are?
They're like they're like washing laundry with buckets. they're preparing food. They have their own like merchant areas where they have prepared foods they're selling, and like materials and clothing. It's kind of like two separate cultures. Well, two separate factions of the same culture, but I still haven't seen like who the ruler is. I just saw his wife, and they do reside together, and they are together. But it's like the people they rule over, I guess they like to keep the control of them separated. I guess in separating them, you don't allow them to overpopulate, I guess, because
Oh.
they don't have like total access to each other. So I guess that's a form, I guess their kingly form of maintaining population growth.
So I want you to look at your computer screen and see, and compared to today's Egypt, what does their Egypt look like? Is their Egypt way bigger, or is it smaller, like the space that they're in? I'm just curious because would that be like maybe upper and lower Egypt? Maybe the men are in upper Egypt, the women are in lower Egypt, or is I'm just curious about this.
Well, it's a big location. With the pyramid, which is it's pretty hefty size in the middle. It's like the pyramid kind of splits the sexes. Okay, on the left hand side is where the males are, and on the right hand side is like the feminine culture. So, and the pyramid sits right in the middle of both cultures, and the the queen, and I guess whoever her king is, which has still not appeared, they are in the middle of both cultures as well. So they rule the kingdom from the middle, but
Mm,
it's a big kingdom, and it is not like it's enclosed with walls or anything, but it's like an expansive space in the desert.
uh-huh.
But
Does it look tropical or does it look deserty, like it's already dried up?
yeah, it's dried up. It's I don't see any palm trees or bushes or things like that. I just see sand. I see dirt. Like dust, sand. That's what I see. But they have structures built. There's structures built um with like stone and sand. So they have like domiciles, like homes and spaces, but mostly the merchants are like open air merchants. But there are like dwellings. They have dwellings. Both sides have dwellings, and it's like a separated culture. I wonder. I never heard of such a thing in Egypt.
Right?
It's a separated culture, but it's like separate but kind of equal. It's because the women are not controlled. They're not subjugated because they have their own section, and the men are able to be in their own section. So it's like equal but separate, and I feel that the queen is the one that dictates who can procreate with who.
Mm.
Who is basically like a married couple. So they get together, and they have their time. But when their time is over, each basically goes to their corner. Everybody goes to their corner. And it looks like it works. It looks like their society actually works. So I don't know when in Egypt, except for that 16 I saw. I guess it's
So
BC.
let me ask this. And maybe you can ask the screen too if you can get some information. Can you ask if this is one of the pyramids in Giza?
No, it's not in Giza.
Okay. Can you ask if there's granite blocks built in the bottom of this pyramid?
The pyramid itself is very smooth. It's like, I don't know,
Are
like
there two different textures built into this pyramid or one stone, would you say?
it's two. The top part is like very ornate and um, like I wouldn't think that these people would be able to build that into the structure of the gold. There's very ornate gold on the top cap. And then the structure of the pyramid is kind of like burnished sand. It's like sand blasted. It's like, I don't know. It's smooth. It's not like what uh I've seen in
Okay.
pictures of the Giza pyramid, which is made of, giant blocks of stone and they're fitted like that. This one is like smooth blocks, smooth, like glassy, like heat has been applied to the pyramid. So
Mm.
it's a different kind of pyramid.
Let's see if you're able to scan the pyramid and see what's inside it.
Mm, mm. Well, it's like a temple. It's like a temple pyramid. There's like, I guess they do ceremony, and inside the temple I see like those things that have the fire to provide the light. So
Mm-hmm.
there's areas in there. It's just like a big structure. And I don't know if there's levels, but it's like it's kind of like a worship temple. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I got. Oh,
Okay. Go ahead.
I go a lot. I
Me,
cleanse
me
a lot
too.
to get regression. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, that pyramid is weird. All righty. I
Okay.
don't know why I always have to hurt so much when I get a regression.
It's okay.
All right.
So what I want you to do is when you get back on the ship, when you get back to your ship, we're gonna ask this screen if you have a life here. And if you do, let your image come up on the screen so you can see who you are.
I don't. I don't have a life here. I'm one of the people in one of those ships.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm one of the people in one of like the flying pyramid ship. Because
Hap-
that's when I asked, I was immediately pulled to inside one of the triangle ships.
what do you see? What are you being shown?
And when and when I was thinking about it, I just got pulled into it. Like I physically left my rainbow ship and just like went through the walls of the pyramid ship. And I'm inside the walls of a pyramid ship that's like sideways. Like the pyramid is like the point is going this way. And I'm inside there and it's like rudimentary technology in there. But there's a seat, there's like a throne in there, and it's bright energy waves coming out of like that seat. I don't know if that's the pilot seat that the pilot is sitting in, but it's like bright like Merkaba kind of shaped light coming from there. And I'm just standing in front of it and I'm looking in the ship, but yeah, I'm one of the people that's on this ship, and 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 they're not from this culture. I'm not from this culture, but I trade with this culture. So the people in the triangle ships aren't of the culture, but they're not like weird looking ET. They just look like you and me in the ships. And I guess they just have like a different kind of technology. And
Yeah.
they trade with this society. They trade with them. So um I guess whatever commodity they have, they trade with the people that are here and the rulers. I guess they have like some type of agreement for the trade, and oh, maybe that's why they separate the sexes. So when they do get together, maybe they also trade some of the children because there should be a lot more children playing down there. And I feel that the culture that's in the air that's using the technology of the pyramid as like a frequency booster or something that yeah they trade like lots of things, and they might even be trading the children because then that helps to spread the genetics. So it's not like abducting kids, it's like a partnership that some of the I guess some of the people that are um, born down here also uh, can go with us. So yeah, I'm one of the traders, and I don't know, and it feels like it feels like um we're like I just the word Pleiades came in, so we're like in that quadrant, and we merchant travel with this little portion of Egyptians.
Let me ask you something. Does the Anunnaki sound like anything? No
No,
connections there?
no,
Okay.
it's like
Do you feel an Anunnaki presence there at all? Or just Pleiades or Syrians, Arcturians, anything else do you feel?
the only thing that like came was Pleiades. So I guess they're these my people. We are from that quadrant. But that ruler lady, she's a little bit different because she's like she's bigger. She's physically bigger than the regular people. I have still the
How
husband.
tall was she?
She's just physically bigger. She's to me, uh, she's looking kind of like what we would consider to be like a giant. She's
What does
big.
her head look like? Describe what she looks like.
Okay, she has like an ornate headpiece on, so you really can't like uh, estimate what's going on under that, what her dome really looks like. But it doesn't look elongated. But the headpiece is just really big and ornate, and it's out and it's up, and it's kind of structured kind of like a star or a sun with the rays coming out because this like spikes coming out. So she has that ornate piece on her head. She's a very large woman, very large person, but totally looks human. Not like she's not human, but she's just really, she's a big bone girl. She's big, and her clothing is more elaborate than anybody else in that area. She has the gold draping. I mean, she is like dripping in gold. She's like draped with jewelry. The clothing itself is like, I don't know, like a hammered thin, like sheeny, goldy material, but supple. So she's wearing that. It's like a like a gown, but it's just very ornate. It's kind of like what you would think that like a Egyptian um, pharaoh's wife would have, like something unique. Like that was something that was traded into this culture, and she got the lion's share of the trade of that particular gold and material. So yeah, she's very pretty. She's very beautiful. She's got green human eyes. The eyes are green, but they're like really really green. So here we got somebody in Egypt, very, very big, with green eyes. I can't really see her hair because it's under the headpiece. So either it's
What color
longer.
is her skin?
She's like a cafe au lait, like a
Dark
person
skin?
like a person of color, but like a cafe au lait look, like in that part of the world. Like some people are more burnished, more like some of the merchants were like more burnished because I guess they're out in the sun more, so they're like a deeper tone. And then there was some merchants that had that cafe au lait color, like a very lightest tan. So that's what she looks like. She's like a very a lightest shade of tan, but she's not like milky white. She's like a very lightest shade of tan. Like if she got
Okay.
like if she got more sun, she would be like more golden, more bronzy. But I guess she doesn't have to be out in the sun like the merchants are. But yeah, she's a very large being, and but she's totally nice. She's totally nice to the people, and especially since she, I guess, is governing over the women portion. So she is the one that makes the decisions with the women. If there's like an argument or if there's some concern, maybe somebody's like, you had a baby with my husband or something like that. She's the one that relegates over the feminine, and I guess her husband is the one that relegates over the masculine and feminine. But she seems very benevolent and very fair as far as her rulership. But yeah, she's a tall being. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting Anunnaki from her,
Okay.
but she's different. So she can't just be regular humanity.
Let's find out. I want you to see you can use all your abilities. Um, Tap your screen on your ship that you're on now, because every ship's got its own little, sentient connection. You can ask it What is her name? What is maybe let's find out if we can get a name of hers. Do we get a name yet?
Okay, tapping the screen, and uh, and she starts with the J. It's like a J. Well, I don't know if that's a like in their culture if that's like a G with the little squiggle, but it looks like to me like a J. Jaspeth, like Jaspeth, 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 Japheth, something like that. So she's Queen Jaspeth,
Hmm.
and
See her standing next to her husband. Tap your screen. I want the screen to show you what does her and her husband look like. Are they the same?
well, he's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit taller than she is. I mean, she's like I don't know, 8, 9 feet already, maybe 11. He's pretty big, and he's bigger than she is, and he's ripped, and he has a headpiece on too, but his headpiece goes like close to the face, and then it's going straight up, and then it kind of caps off with like a flatness, but it's made of gold and it's very ornate. I'm asking, I'm asking the screen what is his name, because if the
What
pyramid,
color is his skin?
he's a little bit darker than his wife. His wife has got that creamy cafe look, and he's like a little bit more brown. He's more brown. He's like maybe just a skoch browner than my skin tone. So he's brown, but he's big. He looks like warrior class pharaoh or whatever. But he's big. And I'm trying to see if the ship will let me know what his name is. She's Jaspeth, and they said his name is Urh, something like that. Jaspeth and King Queen
See if
Jas.
you're able to find out where they're from. Tap your screen and ask where what star system are they from. Obviously, they're not human, right? Are they Nephilim or what would they be considered?
Let's see. They're really big people, so they can't just be human. Uh,
Nephilim, Tartarian, Syrian? Are they from another planet?
no, it said Sirius. They're from the Sirius section, Sirius quadrant. So I guess they must be like under the Syrian umbrella.
Oh,
There's a Syrian rulership here in Egypt.
what does it look like?
It's a beautiful land, but there's no lushness to it, but it's like like deserty, but it's like whatever they're doing is working for them, because the people are not starving, the males are not starving, nobody's overweight, everybody's like where they should be, the ladies are where they should be, the children are where they should be, everybody looks well fed, everybody looks nourished, nobody, I don't see any poor people like beggars in the merchant areas. The domiciles look comfortable. It looks like a very well thought out uh, and governed portion in Egypt during 16 BC or whatever that means. I don't know. All I saw was a 16. My mind threw a BC behind it. I just saw 16 on the screen. And they 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 rule with benevolence. They're not harsh to the people, and they trade with the beings like me from the Pleiades. They trade with us. Food stuff, clothing, ink dyes, things like that. They trade with us, and we get the energy from the pyramids for our ships when we come and go. And it's like that. They also use that pyramid to stay in connection with their people. I guess the people out in the universe that they need to be connected to, they use that a pyramid to enact that too. So it's like a gas station for particular ships, and it's like a communication pyramid for other things. And within the pyramid, it's like a holy temple, like their temple, where the males and the females can come, and they come into the temple. They do their worship in there. I don't know if they bring like things for them, food stuff. I don't know, fragrant things, but it's like a nice get up. But no, I'm not. I don't. It's not a life of mine. Being like I live there and have a husband or kids, but it's like I'm a trader. I'm one of the traders with that culture.
Okay. See, I want you to see yourself in front of your spiritual mirror and look at your face and describe what you look like.
Okay, I'm definitely human looking. I have bronze skin, not too dark, but it's like a bronze skin, and my hair is lighter. I have hair. It's like shoulder length, and it's like a auburnish brown, not not quite reddish, but auburnish, not like blonde like people portray, certain Pleiadians. And I have like a regular face. I have like a human face. It's not adorned. I don't have like makeup on or elaborate clothing. It's like I'm wearing a tunic. It's like either cotton or cloth, and it is belted, very similar to what the merchant men are wearing. Um, I
Are you
I
male or
I don't
female?
know. Maybe I'm female. Maybe I'm wearing that because I was like actually off ship trading with them, and blending into the culture, because the other being on the ship, the other person on the ship, I think that's a male, and he's sitting in the seat that's got the glowing stuff coming out of it, and he's more like in a uniform. He's more like in a white uniform. So I'm wearing cultural garb, and he's like in a white uniform,
All
uh,
right.
like
Look
pants.
into his eyes. Look into his eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Look into his eyes and tell me if you recognize this person.
I don't like recognize him like in like the life I'm living now. Um, but we're well, he said we're family. We're family, but I'm not. I guess not in this one that I'm doing now.
Are
But
you galactic soul family?
yeah, we're connected. We're connected through our. I guess it's the cosmically. But yeah, he said we're family. And I guess this is what we do as a family. We trade with other cultures. We trade with other cultures, and we take the things that we trade back to where our home is, and then we bring things from our sector, I guess, of the galaxy into uh, other cultures. And this is the particular culture that we were dealing with today.
Okay. So what happens? Have you already picked up what you needed to pick up?
Yeah, yeah. It's like he was like getting more of the energies, I guess, mm, energy bands on the ship. So the ship is his ship, the sideways pyramid ship is really juiced up. It's really gassed up. I don't know what kind of energy waves those are, but it pretty much the ship is operating at full capacity.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try something. You know, your ship that you have there with Thor is going to be parked there for a little bit. He's perfectly safe, but we're going to take a quick journey on your ship. I want you to see yourself leaving that space and finishing up your mission and going back home. And just briefly, let's see what happens. We won't spend too much time because we'll get back because we got a whole lot of more things to do. But I want to give you a glimpse of this. So let's see if you can see yourself, see both of you getting ready to zip back home, and just describe what that's like and what do you see when you get there.
Well, he's the pilot. He's sitting in the seat with all the glowing energies coming out. He's there. His ship is not like what my ship was. His ship, he's seated, but he's got his hands on like technology, and he's um there's no like panel in front of his eyes. He's seated, and all these energies are like coming up, and pretty much like a fireworks show where he is, and his hands is on this technology or in it, and he's this is and it seems like his heart rate is speeding up, and I guess he's connected in, and that's how we're flying, because right now it's lifting up. So it's sideways where we were parked and guess gassing up, and now it's lifting up so that the pyramid is got the point on the top now instead of on the side. And that's how we're moving. We're moving like literally like a flying pyramid, and we're ascending, and we're this not like my ship. We're moving. We're accelerating. It's going, and we're moving, but it's like there's like an energy field that's sparkling up high in the atmosphere, and as we're moving, we're like shooting for that energy cluster, and it's like once we get to the right velocity and we hit it, it's like we're breaking through something, and we're going forward, and we're moving forward. So it's like it's like something opened up a access point in something else that allowed us to, I guess, leave that reality and and burst through into a space where we can travel, where the ship can actually move. So that's what we're doing.
Like a
And
Stargate?
um, yeah, a Stargate or some type of access portal, but it's not elaborate. It's like it will come and materialize, I guess, once the technology of the ship and the intention of the pilot um synchronize, and then that's what allows the access for this portal technology to allow you to go through and, I guess, leave the confines of the Earth realm or something. So yeah,
Mhm.
so that's what we're doing. We've gone through that shimmery um, space, and now we're moving in space. So we're literally moving, not like materializing here and materializing there. We're flying in a ship. Is basically
Okay.
so and we're in a pyramid, but we're like right side up pyramid, and instead of sideways where we were gassing up. So we're just moving in the pyramid.
How
And
long does it take for you to get there?
well, it's like we're chatting about like
Ask him. What are you guys chatting about as well?
the stuff that we traded for. I think we're bringing some stuff home for the people, but also for like our parents. I think he's like my brother, and we're bringing stuff home for mom that she likes. These inks for decoration and for I guess clothing or material creativity. She likes those inks. So we're heading home to I guess share some of the things we traded for with our family or I guess with more people. But it seems like it's more like a trade for our family or our family business or something like that. So
What does your home planet look like? Have you
well, it doesn't take long. And it's like when we're moving,
Oh, I think you froze.
am I frozen?
Okay. No, you're good. So, have you arrived yet?
Yeah. We're moving, but it's like we're moving through portals. It's not like open
Hmm.
space. We're like moving through portals. Like every so often we shoot through another thing. So I guess we're not in the same um dimension as where we traded. So yeah, we're moving through, and I can see a planet coming up, and
Ask your you guys.
um, well, I see a planet coming up. We're like really like going like right to it. It's nowhere near where we came from. It's like we're light years away in that short amount of time. We're light years away from the trading part of the planet. The planet that we were approaching, um, it's very more water worldy. It's like it's got big land masses, but it's kind of like a Earth-like one where there's pretty much a little bit more water than land mass. So that's what it looks like. It looks nice from uh, angling in to get ready to do an approach to the planet.
Mm-hmm. Do you see any magical creatures or anything flying around?
No, but there's like satellites. There's like satellites and there's like I don't know, I guess like military protection up there. So I don't know uh
Please.
what the deal is, but there's like it's like a secured planetary environment.
Did you say that there was a military presence? I'm sorry, I lost you for a second.
Yeah, it's like there's satellites and like ships above the planet that I guess kind of like watch over the planet. Maybe it's a military branch that secures the perimeters of the planet along with the satellite looking things. So yeah, it's like a Earth-like world with big land masses and a lot of water, but it's a secured environment. So I don't know if that's a result of problems with other species or ancient result of it. But yeah, it's like it's like a layer, like two layers of protection up there. And
Mm.
coming in, you have to get your clearance to come through. And when you come through, you're coming through another mini portal to get to uh, close to the planet.
Mm. What is your brother doing while you guys are coming in?
We're like chit chatting back and forth, like kind of excited to share what we got with our mother. Uh, and I don't know. I feel like she kind of like jokes with us, ridicules us. Oh, excuse me, for wanting to always go to that that realm in Egypt to get stuff. It's kind of like, I guess that place is kind of like our Kmart, our Walmart, our Target. We like to go there and bring stuff back home. And you know,
Mhm.
the ship is coming in with the point up, and the base is coming down, and um, the planet is like I see like a lot of flowers where we landed, a lot of nature, a lot of flowers. I see a body of water. We crossed the body of water on our way in, and it seems like we went on like a little trip to pick up, like a little trip to the supermarket or something, and we come back home with the things that we purchased, and we present it to our mom.
What does your mom look like?
Oh, she's beautiful. She has these long braids. It's like a golden bronze, uh, deeper shade of hair, but it's got like two long braids on the side, and she has like this creamy, uh, faintest color beige skin tone, and she just is. I don't know. She's just happy that we returned safely, and she's like full of love for us. She's like our cheerleader of me and my brother, and I don't see um I don't see a father figure, but it's just like focused on the mom.
What does your home look like?
It's kind of like it's not futuristic. It's kind of like an adobe kind of structure with the super rounded top, and you just walk in, and it's like no walls separating things. So it's just like a big open space where we all congregate in 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 the house.
And what do you guys sleep on? Is there beds anywhere? Or furniture? Couches?
Well, I have my room. I have my room, and it's we sleep. It's like a levitation bed. It's like a levitation chamber or whatever. So you could just go and you just sit prone, and then you just lay back, and uh, that's how you that's how you rest.
Oh. And do you dream when
I
you
don't
sleep?
I don't feel that we dream.
So what do you do? What happens to your mind when you sleep? Goes blank?
It's just once you close your eyes, you're just in complete rest. So I guess it would be like a going blank, or not experiencing any stimulus. So we just close your eyes, and guess asleep.
What kind of technology do you guys use?
I think it's more telepathic technologies there because I see our mother and she's like levitating things and moving things around and she's going through some of the stuff that we brought and it's just like in the air and she's just like moving things around and opening things and pretty much like organizing and putting things away but not using hands. It's just like she's mentally thinking about these things and they move accordingly. So I guess where she wants to direction them to. And she's talking to us, but it's not like speaking. We're like we're all in like this chatty little conversation and it's like all going on in our heads. So we're like having telepathic conversations with each other. And she's happy to see us and we came back safely. And she's looking through some of the stuff that we got, some of the stuff she's like excited for, and some of the stuff she's like just looking at us like really, you know, really what this here. We really needed this. But it's like it's like where we're
What
living.
did she do that to? What did she pick up when she did that?
Oh, well, it was like a material that she picked up, but it was like I guess not like a material that she would appreciate. I guess it was more like something that I wanted to have. And it's like the thinnest. Um, it's like really thin, like a stretch of the linen or the cotton blend of the clothing that they wear there. It's kind of like similar to what I had on when I guess when I went to go trade, but it's like really light and really thin way that they process the wool or the cotton or something. So it's really light and it's really breathable. And I got it because I wanted to be able to feel that softness on my skin. I really liked it. I think like the uniform that my brother has on, I think it's like a little abrasive or whatever. So maybe I wanted that material to be able to incorporate into like the uniform that he had on. Maybe
Oh,
uniform too, but I just maybe I wanted to like I don't know like bedazzle my uniform so it's like the same but a little bit different to reflect like my personality and sharing of another cultures with my regulation kind of clothing. It's
mm-hmm.
like I don't know this planet is secure and the technologies that they have seems like it's um, non-physical technologies where you basically you manifest things and you move things and you share conversations and everything is just like thinking you're thinking about what you want to do or what you want to do with something and then it just moves into that direction um, and mom asked my brother if he's eaten, and he said no. So it seems like she's going to prepare like food, like food, like to put in your mouth, not like energy food or energy wave
Oh.
or something. It's like food, and it's like green food.
Describe what she makes. Do you want to watch her and see what she does?
It's like green food. It's like like a paste. It's like a green kind of paste that she's making. So it gives me the impression of what we would like maybe like if you took like mashed avocado and hummus. made a baby with that, mix that together. So that's what it kind of looks like. It's like a avocado hummus kind of paste, and then it's like greenery. So it's kind of like maybe salad greens that we would consider, and then this paste, and she's making this collection of it in a utensil, and that's what my brother's gonna eat. And he's like physically eating, like with his hands. He's like physically putting it in his mouth. There's no like, I don't see like any forks or anything, or spoons, but he's just like eating it.
Does she ask you if you're hungry or do you ask for any?
I didn't ask for any. I don't feel like
Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Ask him for a little bite. Let's see what it tastes like.
it tastes a little pungent, a little I don't know, spicy, a little pungent. It don't taste like avocado and it don't taste like hummus. Um, and it's got like a little weird residue. We have tongues, we have mouths, and it's in my mouth and it's on my tongue, and it's got a weird it's making my tongue have a weird like semi-swollen sensation, but it's just like, to me it's like pungent. I don't really like it, but my brother's eating it, he's eating it up without a spoon. He's just shoveling it in. And
Ask
I
him if he really likes it.
He does. He's going to town on it.
Let's
Asking
see.
for
Let's find something for you to eat that you might like. Do you have a refrigerator or where does this food come from?
No, I don't see any refrigerator. Um, um, I think I can just manifest something that I want to eat. I can
If
just,
you could imagine yourself manifesting something that you want to eat, maybe that you know you've seen in your travels or whatever, what would be the ideal? What do you do?
well, I'm thinking, seems like I'm kind of indecisive what I want to eat, but I'm thinking about, um, uh, I guess you would consider it a dessert. I'm thinking about a dessert, and it has, I don't know, it it has like, I don't know, some weird fruit, which looks kind of like a cross between passion fruit and a kiwi or something. So it's like, I have like this little collection of fruit like things, and I'm eating it, and it's a little tart, but like it's mostly sweet, and that's what I like. I think I tend to like to stick towards more of like fruits instead of
Hmm.
the paste stuff. So yeah, I was eating a few fruit chunks of the fruit, the passion fruit, kiwi, I don't know, hybrid kind of fruit. So I was eating that, and it was sweet and a little tangy, but it's a nice feeling in the mouth.
What does your brother do when he sees you eating it?
He just rolled his eyes. He's not interested. He likes what mom did. He likes what mom created for him.
Ask your brother where's your dad.
I don't think there is a dad here. I don't think there is. I don't feel any. The only male energy I feel is just my brother.
Ask your brother, see what he says.
He's just looking at me like halfway crazy.
Say, do we have a dad? I'm sorry, I've seemed to have forgotten my mind.
I have a feeling that the male counterpart, the be the father figure, was lost in some type of a battle. He perished. He wasn't able to be healed. He wasn't able to be healed. I think we lost him in some result of some galactic problem, and it was just us as a family
Oh,
that was left. I think we have like a little sister. I guess in human, she would be like 9 years old. So we have like a little sister that's in the house somewhere. Um, but yeah, there's no dad. It's just mom.
okay. Okay. So I want you to see the scene, fast forward a little bit. We're just going to take a glimpse, fast forward the scene a little bit and see what happens along the way. We're just going to see what happens. What do you guys do?
Just it's just like a family, just doing family things. Um, and it seems like when me and my brother travel, that's like kind of like our getaway, um, like something special that we do with each other to like leave our world, our sector of the universe, um, in Sirius, and we in Sirius. I don't know where we are, but we go to that world with the little Egyptian kingdom, and we go to other places too. It's kind of like what we do. It's like our family thing, so that I guess this is how we get to explore, how we get to find out about other cultures and share other information. My brother doesn't feel like he's known war or been in war, and I don't feel like I've known war or been in war. But our father um, was lost in like battles like that.
Oh, ask your brother if you guys have ever been to Nibiru together.
He said he didn't know what a Nibiru is.
Ask him if he's heard of the Anunnaki.
He said no.
Okay, good. So far, so good. Just curious. We want to see when like that they come in the picture. I'm curious because we hear so many things, and so okay, this is good. So let's see. I want you to ask your brother what's the name of your planet. Is it Sirius?
No, it's not. It's not. It may be in the serious section,
Is it near
but
it?
we're Pleiadian, but maybe it's like in a section. We're like more like Pleiadian beings. I get Pleiades when it comes to us. Like I don't know what planet or section it we're not serious. We're
So you're on the planet Pleiades, or you're in the Pleiades, what is it, constellation, star system?
yeah, we're in the Pleiades star system. The big beings in that Egyptian section were from the Sirius quadrant. We're from the Pleiades quadrant. So we're very much like humanity. So that's why we can go there. And I can just like put on a costume or put on their clothes and just go and trade and have fun, and eat food and experience things because we look just like that. Um, I guess portion of humanity.
Okay, awesome. So, what other information can you get from this life here
Um,
that
I
is for
don't
your
know.
highest good?
It just seems like it's a happy family situation. It seems like there's happy families, happy family with me and my brother and the little sister and the mom, and happy families, but separated in the Egyptian um, um, culture. There, everybody's working in unison, but there's like separation there. Here, there's no separation. We're all in the same environment together. But it just seems like a mom is like the matriarch and the patriarch. She's like the glue that is for both of us.
Okay.
You know, she's like the one that's in charge.
All
And
right.
that we always want to please by getting things from other places and bringing it to her.
She must have quite the collection.
Yeah, she does. That's why she laughs at us when we bring stuff and looks at us like, really? You know, we bring a lot of stuff home. Um, and I guess maybe we share it with our other friends and stuff, but we bring a lot of stuff back. We travel a lot. We like to go to a lot of worlds and stuff.
Okay. I want you to see if you can ask your brother if he can drop you back off in Egypt where you were, where you jumped on his see what he says.
All right, but I have to go to the bathroom again.
Okay.
I don't. This is gonna take forever because I just. It's like I
Drink
go.
some water while you're up.
That's just gonna make it worse.
I
I'll,
know, but
I'll do.
you definitely want to stay connected.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think of what it looks like over there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What do you think so far? How does it look over there, Pleiades?
Where the planet that we're on seems harmonious. Um, it seems harmonious, but being that they have the military, kind of in the satellites, it kind of seems that they stay looking for, if any trouble is coming. But
Is your mom royalty?
no, no, she's just a person.
Hmm.
We're not
Do you
royalty.
guys have jobs and careers, titles, and things like that?
No. Um, well, we do our interdimensional jaunts a lot, but we're not like official traders. This is like kind of like something we do like as a hobby or a brother and sister bonding type of thing.
Hmm.
Um, but I think that we both it's not like jobs. I think we study. We we study stuff, we learn, and I think that's what sparked off our adventures to go exploring in the physical. Um I think yeah, it's just like a happy family, familiar life on a planet that's secured and in the Pleiades sector of the galaxy, and we liked going to. I think we frequent that Egyptian um, civilization a lot because we like what they sell. We like what they trade. And I think I like also looking at the big people because I don't think we have people that size in our world. Yeah, our people are like regular, like size of humans, like 5'5", 5'8", 5'10", stuff like that. We're not extremely tall beings, but everybody's healthy. Um, and our mom is like a little bit shorter than the brother. Um,
Look at your hands. How many fingers do you have?
Oh, I'm brown and I have five on each hand.
Okay.
Yeah, we look just like humanity. It's like we're another branch of humanity. We're just out here. And
Melanated.
yeah, I'm darker than my brother. My brother is more of that coffee with cream kind of color, and I'm more brown. I'm more like borderline bronzy. Mom is fair. Mom is like that cafe au lait color, and the little sister, she's like that cafe au lait color. So I'm like the darker um, um, toned person in the family. I think it's because I take after my dad. So I'm like more darker toned, and my brother and sister take more after mom, who's more of a lighter tone. But I think we're all
What
mellow.
is your name? What is your name? What is the name that they call you? You'll know it and hear it. It'll come to you.
I think it starts with the C. Um, Cecine, Cecine, Cecile, something with the C. Sienna, maybe Sienna, but with the C, like a weird way you do a C.
Hear your mom and your brother call you. Do they both sound the same when they call your name?
Yeah, but they're like calling me like the nickname. It's kind of like a CC. They're
The
not,
nickname is Cece.
yeah, they're calling it like a CC, not like Cecine or whatever my father.
Okay. Um, so you feel like your name is Cecine. It sounds like Cecine.
Yeah, it sounds
Does
like
that resonate?
yeah, like a Cecine, and the family calls me Sissy or Cece, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a very loving, cooperative little family. Their mom is really sweet, brother's really sweet, baby sister's sweet. Everybody's like really sweet, and just me and my brother, we're just like the explorers of the family. We like to explore.
Uh-huh. Okay. Do you want to say I love you one last time before you have to go back? Let everyone
Giving
know how you feel about them.
yeah,
What would you
giving
like to say to them?
giving mom a hug, giving little sis a hug. Her name starts with the P.
What's her name?
Petit, something like Petit. So I'm giving Petit a hug. She has two little ponytails. I'm giving Petit a hug. I'm giving mom a hug. Mom's, I don't know what mom's name is. I'm giving her a hug. I think it starts with the B or something. I'm giving her a hug. She's giving me kisses on my face. Um, and I'm giving bro a hug. Where we're like kind of like hitting shoulders, like we do in humanity. Like we're
Um,
really jokey with each other. We take on a lot of aspects of the civilizations that we visit to trade with. So, when people do stuff, we like bring it home and we emulate it. And then our friends is like, they're so wacky, but that's just our thing that we do. So I'm telling him that I need to go back to my ship. So he's gonna take me back.
mhm. Awesome. Oh, what about your gold coin? Do you want to give that to your mom or do you want to leave it there?
Um, I'm gonna keep my gold coin and I'm gonna give mom the crystal.
Okay.
So I'm giving mom the crystal and she's smiling. Oh, because she likes this is her thing. This is her jam. She likes to get crystals. So
Mm.
I gave her the crystal and she's smiling. And it's
Show her your coin so you can't keep it, but check it out. Check what I got.
I don't know. Something's telling me I'm not supposed to show them my coin. So that's
Okay, don't do it.
yeah, so I gave her the crystal. I'm not supposed to show them my doubloon. The doubloon is hidden. It's a hidden treasure. So
Oh,
I gave her the crystal. Because I think if I pulled out the doubloon, little sis would want it. So
okay.
yeah. And bro would probably like try to hijack it from me, so I keep it in the satchel. But yeah, mom, she kind of lit up. She kind of has like a glow about her in her
Mhm.
form. She's kind of glowy with her cafe au lait, but her skin is perfection and she's kind of glowy. Um, yeah, she's just like a good soul. She just feels like a good soul, good being. And she loves us so much. She loves us kids like to pieces. She worries about me and my brother when we want to travel a lot, but she understands that she's in telepathic communication with us, but she knows that she cannot try to block our nature. So she lets us grow. So
Mhm.
gave her a hug, gave her a kiss,
Nice.
and I told her, so I gotta get back to my ship because I got stuff to do.
That's right.
Yeah, so
You
we're going back
described. Yep. Go ahead. You're doing
back through
great.
the portals, back through the shimmery, I don't know, stargates that we jumped through to get to particular places. It's like bro's an expert with his ship. I guess he has all these pre-plotted locations, but he told me that um even though you can pre-plot where you need your ship to go, that depending on what dimension you're trying to get to is really particular calculations. And he's like a pro with that. He can like do that in his head. So his navigational skills and calculations directly feed into the ship. So like he could make a last minute change of a calculation. So yeah, so
Mhm.
it's kind of really complicated how we do our explorations. Um, but that's like he's like the pilot of his ship. I don't pilot. I don't pilot his ship. I just go along for the rides when he takes us places.
Ask your brother, how does he measure distance? Has he heard of the term clicks? Does he use that term?
No, he said he never heard of that term.
What do they use to measure distance? Like how far would it be to from home to back where you have to go?
I don't know. He's showing me all these complicated looking like geometries and shapes and it's not like numbers, but it's like complicated um they must be like formulas or something, but in our culture's language or something, but it's kind of blowing my mind because it's kind of like not my bag, and that's why I don't fly his ships. But it's like complicated coordinates and stuff. It's something about time and space that you have to get these calculations right if you're trying to get to where you want to go to when you want to go to it. So that's what he's trying to explain to me. And he also like kind of like hit me in the head like that, kind of like silly little sister trying to understand
That's funny.
stuff.
What
So
can you ask him what dimension do you guys live in? Home.
I think he it just says he just said fifth. It's kind of like a
Fifth?
fifth dimensional world, not
All
too
right.
not too different. from Earth realms dimension.
But just all unconditional love type of life?
There's love there, but there's still also, there's also still threats. It's also still
Right.
threats to like the sanctity of the family, the sanctity of the home, the sanctity of the planet, because of outside things that could infiltrate and try to get in. Hence the like security around the planet that we have. And the satellites, I guess, that monitor outside is not, the satellites are not like looking in at us. They're like keeping the space with where our home world is secured. So I guess if something's trying to infiltrate from the outside, that the ones that are stationed there and the satellites would give us advance notice. So
Mm.
there would be warning. So it's a peaceful world, you know. I don't feel like there's
Mm-hmm.
like crime or anything, but it's always like there's always like the implication that there can be a threat. That's why the mother kind of stays concerned about us with our travels, but she allows us to do our thing. Because I guess she knows my brother will keep me safe. But yeah, so it's not like a perfect world. It's not like, all love and all light. There's still
Mm-hmm.
portions
What
that
color was the clouds in the sky?
I don't remember seeing any clouds. I remember coming into when we was approaching the planet. I saw the satellites above. I saw certain ships stationed at certain particular places, and then it's like looking in from the ship. I can see the big water. I can see the big land masses. So it's not like a lot of. I didn't see or notice coming in a lot of like atmospheric differences. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how exactly that works, but when we came in, it was like a clear shot in from wherever part of space we was in. I
Let me
don't.
ask you quickly. Do you have seasons on your planet and things like that?
I'm asking. I'm asking mom. Um, it's kind of like pretty much. It's not like I the temperature of the planet pretty much stays the same. It's not like there's no like frozen regions. It's like
Mm-hmm.
the water and then there's the land masses. And it's kind of like the temperature of the planet is like the temperature of the planet. It's not like Earth with cold sections and super hot sections and then medium sections. It's like the entire planet, which my mother just said was created. It's a created planet. So they manifested this planet. And I guess that's why they try to keep it secured. So it's a manifested planet, and it's I can't say that word that she said to me. And my brother said the same word. I don't know. Uh, Basically, what I can understand is like temperature controlled. It's like the same temperature, which is pleasant. And it's oxygen or whatever. We breathe air. So the air and temperature stays consistent. Uh, there's starlight, there's sunlight, but there's
Let me ask you a question. Do you have things like mermaids and stuff like that in your waters?
I'm asking, and there's the majority of the planet is more human. Mom said human. Mom said human. She said more human, but there are other species on the planet, on the land masses and in the water. So it's like the created world also included um, the incorporation of other beings, but my family there is more like a human family, like a human family, like from Earth, just living in the Pleiades. That's our family unit. It's like because I don't see like my little sister with like unique facial features or body features. I don't
Hmm.
see my brother or my mother. Nobody's got like wings or fingers or additional digits or anything.
They look just straight human.
Yeah,
Okay.
and me and my brother, we have mannerisms like I guess because we visit so much humanity and stuff, so we have like mannerisms of humanity.
Earthly.
Yeah, of Earth like humanity and the different
Okay.
cultures that we visit. It's like we visit, we incorporate it. If we like something about it, we just make it a part of us. That's why our mom is always getting on us, like really, like we'll say things or we'll do expressions or we'll send her an image of something and she's like, what? It's like a very jokey, jovial, loving unit. And the planet, it doesn't, there's nobody for lack on the planet. I don't see any poverty on our planet. Um, I see people, I'm like looking down at them from my brother's ship, and I'm just like, I see people and lives, and there is some unique um, beings on other, I guess, continents on the planet, and in some of the ocean
What did
waves.
the other people look like? Can you get a glimpse?
I'm looking, I'm looking on one of the continents, and I'm seeing like uh, there, like some people are like of the skin tone green, like not like deep emerald green, but I see some people with like a faint hint of a green skin tone, like a deeper than olive tone. Um, and they look like people, but it's just that their complexion is different, and their uh, coverings. They have like some of them have like these. I don't know if it's like cheetah spots, but they have like this patterning on their face, and it goes from cheek over the forehead to the cheek. So it's like a patterning, kind of similar to like cheetah spots or leopard print on their faces. Really beautiful, really unique people. And
What color are their eyes?
let me see, they have different eye colors, but the being that I saw with the decorative skin, um, this person has like light golden eyes. Um, I don't really see like the little black part in the middle, but it's like the whole eye and iris and everything. It's just a golden. It's just a golden, and it's not too much like white on the outside of the eye. It's like pretty much all of this is golden. So when they open their eyes, it's pretty like a golden shower looking at you, a golden sunshine that you can see in their eyes. So that particular being is golden. I see um, like society in the waters, but they're not like mer people. They're like some of them are like froggy, more like amphibious. humanoid frog kind of people. So they're down in the waters and in the land near the waters. Very friendly. They don't like wear clothes and stuff like the other people do. Um, so they're kind of like an aquatic amphibian type of people, and they have a different type of a culture than my family does, and what the person with the leopard kind of print on the face. So it's different cultures. It's like multicultural world, but not in chaos, not in war, not in disharmony. So the nature on the planet and the people, the beings that live on the planet, um, every sector is respectful of the the planet that we're on because it was manifested uh, through love. It was manifested for us to inhabit. So yeah, that's a nice realm. That's a nice realm in I heard fifth density, but it's also like a fifth dimensional kind of thing. Um, but the society, every being on the planet is telepathic. So um, there's like no separation. It's like you can't like hide your thoughts from other people. So it's all out there, and they all still manage to get along and be um, on one kind of like a sphere and 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 not at war with each other. There's no, I don't feel like there's any king or kingdom. There's no king or governing body on that particular world, but there are councils. But there's no like one ruler of the planet and stuff like that. So no, it's very nice.
Okay. Do you have like birds and animals on that planet?
Yeah, it's like a total ecosystem. There's mountains.
Anything unusual that you see?
I don't see like unicorns running all over the place. But it's just it's very pretty, very clean. The air or whatever this is that we're breathing, we breathe. We have like lung structures and everything. It's very pure. Like the air is pure. Um, the whatever this stuff is that we manifest to eat is pure, um, and we physically eat. So we have mouths and teeth, and it goes down the throat. So we must have a digestive tract and all of that stuff. Um, because we physically eat, we don't like just get prana or we're not breatharians or something like that. So
Okay.
yeah, it's like
You guys have restrooms and take showers and things like that?
I feel that we have our own rooms. So our home is dome shaped and we have our own spaces within the home. So like I have my own space, bro has his own space, sis has space, mom has her space. And it's domey shaped and it's excuse me, one level. It's not like built up. It's like one level and with domey shape. So it's like a lot of light from our star. Our sun can come through, and it's like you can see out in pretty much like my ship in every direction. But we have our own sections inside the house, so everyone is expressive of their section. My section, my room has a lot of the stuff that I traded over the years or whatever with other cultures. So my room is very eclectic. Could kind of be bordering on messy, but I have a lot of stuff in there that I'm proud of. Kind of like Ariel the mermaid when she goes and she gets the human things and she's so happy and possessive and everything's a fascination. That's kind of like how I am with the things that we bring back.
Yes, I imagined you as her.
Just very happy to learn and share. And I think that's what we mostly do there, me and my brother and the baby sister, is we learn. Mom is more like a teacher of us and maybe of others, but we are more about learning the history of our people and the planet that was manifested for us and the various cultures that we interact with. Is it? I wish that that world was would be would send a whole lot of love this way and help this world that we're living in now to be more like that, where you can have different people, animals, places, and stuff, and you can cohabitate peacefully, even though there may be outside threats that would, damage the sanctity of your home. But within the planet, you guys are getting along. Excuse me,
Yeah.
nobody's being mistreated. There's no like earth uh, poisoning of our food and tainting of our waters. I wish that experience was our experience because it'd be a really nice life, and you can still learn a lot.
Hmm. Right.
So hopefully
Yes.
mom and the rest can send love this way to earth in my time and not
Why
in.
don't you ask them to?
I did. This it's like the whole planet sends love. Not
Okay.
just to Earth, not just to Earth, but to everything. The whole
I'm gonna
planet.
send love back. Tell me if they can see it and receive it.
Yeah, mom is smiling. They're receiving it. The planet is like vibrating a little, and I can see some of the little bands that wrap around the world when love is exchanged. So yeah, it's a nice world.
Beautiful.
I don't really even feel that there's any there's military presence in the skies to defend and keep watch, but on the surfaces, uh, I feel it's just counsels of like with more experienced people that keep us informed and updated on what's going galactically. But I don't feel that uh, that world is necessarily uh, war capable, like war like not like Earth that can flip on a dime in a minute and have a war. It feels like it's not really a world that's um, experienced a lot of war, but has beings on the planet that have experienced war in other realms. So it's not like a refugee planet, but it kind of like is because
Right. It was like your guys' sanctuary to get away.
yeah, because it was created. It was a manifested world to be a home to us and others.
A collective consciousness manifestation.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Are you ready to go back to your ship? Have you started the journey? You got
yeah,
Thor
yeah.
waiting for you.
Yeah, we went through the different sparkly portals, and bro did all his calculations and stuff, and I'm just chilling with him in his ship, and we're back by the pyramid, and the pyramid is vibrating that colorful energy up, so his ship is getting another re-up. um
Why don't you ask him while you're there if he wants to come aboard your ship really quick and check your other ship out?
um I asked him if he wanted to come on the ship, but he says he said he's got shit to do. He's got stuff to do. So
Okay,
he gave
I
me
guess.
he gave me a
Did you
hug.
tell him about Thor?
I didn't, and I'm not going to, because
Okay.
I don't think that he's we don't have baby dragons on our world, and um, I don't know if he's seen one, you
Yeah,
know.
well, you don't think it'd be cool for him to see one? I mean, he could always decline.
No, I think there's certain things that I share with my family, and there's certain things that I don't. Like the gold coin, I'm not giving that up. I didn't even show it to my brother. I didn't even show my coin to him. I
Oh.
know he might want it, so I didn't even show it to him.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, um, we're hugging each other on his ship, and he landed, and you know, I'm looking at more of the merchants. But now that we're back, it's nighttime. So
Oh, wow.
I don't know how long I was on my planet and what the rotation of Earth is then, but it's nighttime now. So
Can you see at all?
yeah, I can see there's fire. You know, they have fire. They have like things burning in the cities, and plus the temple is always lit inside. So I can see, but since it's dark, I can really see the stars really clear. And my ship stays with the shimmer. So I see my ship.
All
And
right. Describe everything as you go on and tell me what does Thor do?
well, I gave my brother a hug, and we did our little shoulder thing that we do. And I told him, um, check me in the astral. And I'm approaching my ship now, and it's funny. Um, when I left his ship, I just like went through the ship after I gave him the shoulder bump. I just went through his ship, and through his ship, and now I'm just like blending into my ship. So it's not like a door opened or entrance, or I'm just coming right on through. And Thor's not in his the little bubble that I left him in. He's like walking around. So, I guess he was looking for me. So he's like walking around. He's like the cutest little baby dragon. He's walking around, and he's happy to see me. So he's already on my face licking me. And yeah, so I'm home. I'm home in our shit.
Yay. Back on your ship. Okay. Now, let's tap your screen again. I'm going to tap your screen and see if there's another time and place in Egypt we can go to, perhaps when the Sphinx is there, and see if we can find out if your ship, if you have something under the Sphinx. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so tap your screen and tell your screen where you want it to go to the time of the Sphinx and see, that time where you thought your ship was there. Let's go see if we can find out and what pops up on your screen.
okay. I tap my screen, and immediately Toad appears on my screen. And he's got like this I don't know if it's a mask or his head is got that like bird like thing going on. But yeah, he immediately when I tapped the screen, he showed up when I put the intention to my ship to take me. Um to Egypt with the Great Pyramid and the Sphinx, and he immediately appeared on my screen. So I am sitting in the in my chair, I'm floating, and I'm connected, and I'm setting the intention for that time and space on the earth realm, and I'm kind of trying to block him out, but
Wait, let's find out why he popped up. We want to get all the answers we can. Let's see what is, tap your screen and see what information comes up about him.
well, I tap the screen and it's kind of like he's in the screen. It's kind of like he's alive in the screen, and he wants me to come
Mm-hmm.
to Egypt. So, I set the coordinates and I'm coming, but it's kind of like a part of me is like, I don't even want to go because he wants me to go and I see his face on my screen. It's kind of like an intrusion, but I set the coordinates. So we're moving in that direction. The bands of light are circling the ship. I can see out. I can still see the planet that we're leaving, the people, and the bands of light are like waving around the ship. It's kind of like my ship creates um, um, a vibrational vortex, so it doesn't like fly like my brother's ship does, like physically travel. My ship kind of like vibrates, and then the energy bands, and then I set the intention, and then we leave from this to that. So I'm not like looking at stars in space like I was with my brother when we went to back home. I'm literally set my intention, and the ship is, I guess, powering up, and we're going. It's like my ship time jumps. It jumps. It doesn't
Your
fly.
ship is highly more advanced than his.
I believe so. I believe so. He's a better pilot because he
Mm-hmm.
does instant calculations, and he does it himself using the technology. And I use the technology. I think about where I want to go, but I'm not like processing calculations in my head. I'm just literally thinking about where I want to go, and then the ship makes the calculations itself, and then it powers up, I guess, connects to that timeline, and then we jump to it. So we're jumping to Egypt. That's kind of like when I want to go someplace with my astral. I don't fly places. I just do like my ship does. I set an intention, and then I bilocate. I'm there. I leave from here, I go to there. So this ship does the same thing. It leaves from here, it goes to there. So we're actually there, and we're landed.
Do
And
you see the Sphinx?
yep, I see the big Great Pyramid. I see the Sphinx, but it doesn't look like what it looks. What we see the Sphinx looking like now. It doesn't look. It doesn't. The face is not broken off.
What
The
does
face,
it look like? Same face?
um, no, it's not really the same face, but it more looks. Um, I'm getting Lyran. It's more like a Lyran kind of face. It's it's still like
Is
the
it a
human.
cat face?
No, it's more like a lion, but it's more like a hybrid person. It's a person, but it's more like a hybrid person with more like a lion's face on it. So maybe throughout the years, the face is either degraded and then they put a new face, or or this original face or something like that. But yeah, it looks more like what we would consider like a Lyran hybrid to look like. So that's what it looks like. But it still has the body. It still has the body that it has. But the back portion of it doesn't have the like the striations. It doesn't have like looking like it had like what people say now, like water damage, like water.
Oh,
This is like pre that. So it's like kind of
okay.
pristine. It's like a pristine cat like effigy statue. It's more
And what
looking.
about that pyramid that you saw before with the golden top? Is that one still there?
No, that's not this. This is like the Great Pyramid. This is the stone pyramid with the big blocks. That's there. It does it have a cap? There's something up there, but it's not as elaborate as the other pyramid in the next pyramid. This one, it has like a cap, but it's not like a bright gold cap on the Great
See
Pyramid.
if you can scan around the land really quick. And is that other pyramid that you saw still there on the land?
It's not in this quadrant of Egypt. Wherever Menethid's pyramid is, it's nowhere near Giza. It's nowhere near the
Okay.
Great Pyramid. And I don't even think that pyramid exists in this pyramid time space, because this uh Sphinx is kind of looking like new a newer creation. It's not weathered, so it's looking more new. And the Great Pyramid is not looking as ancient as it does.
Yeah.
It does have a capstone, but it's not like bright gold. This pyramid has a capstone, but when I'm looking from the ship, I haven't really left the ship. I'm looking through the ship, and the capstone is looking more like a crystal, like a crystal material.
Clear?
Yeah, kind of like a clear quartz type of crystal,
Right.
overlaid or underlaid with like the gold coating, but the outside is crystal or crystalline on top of the Great Pyramid. So the Sphinx,
Okay.
the Sphinx is looking spiffy, and the pyramid is
Can
looking.
you scan the Sphinx? Can you just real quick scan the Sphinx while you're on this ship with the screen? If the screen can show you what's inside the Sphinx?
Okay. With what my screen is showing me, it's kind of like ground penetrating kind of technology. So it's looking within the Sphinx. Um, there's like the lowest levels of the Sphinx, there's like tunnels, and there's like a lot of underground water. So it's like a lot of underground water down, way deep below the Sphinx. I don't know how many like levels down or deep, but there's water that's flowing under the Great Pyramid too. There's water that flows. So I don't know what waterway that is, but there's water like a river, and um, I'm seeing inside the Sphinx. There's like levels, especially like towards the middle, I guess where the belly part is, and towards the back hind leg. There's levels. And these levels are not just physical carved levels, they're like interdimensional levels. There's there's like it's like compartmentalized, and there's different cultures or races. There's different technologies in various levels, like compartmentalized within the structure of the Sphinx. Um, and there's an avenue in, um, but it's like a dimensional portal, and you have to have the right coding or genetic keys to be able to pass through, like the back portion, the hind leg, right hind leg, back portion, and you can also get in dimensionally, somewhere like around the lion's face, and it's also on the right side. So the dimensional ways in are on the right side of the Sphinx, not on the left side. They're all on the right side. So you could get into like an area near the back hind leg, or you can get through an area like around the face, because this is like it almost kind of like had like a mane or something. So like around the right side of the face, you can get in, and you can get in through the back. And I feel the back is where the back portion is how I would access to get to the other levels inside there. But the Sphinx is really nice, and it's given off energy waves, and so is the pyramid. But the pyramid, the Great Pyramid, is not giving off like the bands of waves that Menefsit's pyramid did, which seems to attract the ships and energize the ships, I guess, for free. The Great Pyramid, um, it doesn't feel like it serves that same type of a function to like power up the ships. The Great Pyramid feels like it's um it's like a temple for straight communication, like not just communication with the people on the planet, the people on the surface level. It's straight communication straight up into the upper realms and down into the lower realms. So it's communication up and down in the Great Pyramid. And that crystal cap helps it to go out. And then something inside helps to reflect the energies down. So it can connect heaven to earth, and then deeper into the earth. From the Great Pyramid. Wow. It's really pretty that it's like a crystal cap. It's like a crystal cap. And we're just still in our ship, and it's daytime. So the sun is blazing, and when the sun hits that crystal cap, it's like reflective. It's reflective. It's like when you take a crystal that's
like a prism.
Yeah, it's like giving off like that prism effect. Like
the rainbow rays.
Yeah, it's all colors. It's gold. I see gold. I see silver. Like just emanating. It's really pretty.
Okay.
The Sphinx is not emanating colors, but it is radiating energy.
Are you ready to do some exploring?
I have to pee.
Okay, go ahead. Let me pause it.
This is gonna take too long because I don't know why I wake anybody. But how do you put a mother class ship in a pocket reality inside another reality?
You cloak it.
It's not just cloaked.
Integrated?
It's like maybe since it's been in there, I feel like it's been parked for eons. It's been parked for a long time. It's like it's integrated its technology into the statue. So it's not like just um, a ship laying on top of a surface. It's it's blended into the stone, and the crystals are in the stone, unless that's just a image that it's cloaking itself like. But when I'm pressing those crystals, it's doing stuff. It's lighting up, it's activating, it's doing stuff. So um hmm, maybe now that I've connected my consciousness and my heart to where the chambers are, maybe when I go to sleep at night, it will communicate with me now.
Yes, you can reconnect. Absolutely.
Because
Set your intentions.
I've been trying to connect with the ship because I've been so worried about my crew. Um, because
Well, now you know you can just beam yourself right back there.
we've been gone a long, long time, and I don't know. Um, I think my main fear is to go back and find somebody's pod that maybe something got damaged and their physical form is no longer alive.
I wonder if we can leave a version of you there to protect the ship, or, like,
I think mm, I have to I have to the ship is in that dimension to keep it safe. And it's like our fail safes are the genetics. So like me and anybody else attached to our technology can access it. Other beings, I don't think will be able to access it or get it going. They wouldn't be able to
right. Yeah, for sure.
get it working. So I think that's how we keep it safe. But I don't think I'm allowed to keep a portion of myself other than what's physically in uh, my chamber. I say it's a sarcophagus. They look. They don't look anything like I see um, other people who have been taken like on ships and talk about that they've been put into tubes, or how the super soldiers say that they've been put into tubes with goo. These are not tubes. These are they're like sarcophagus, but they don't have like Egyptian writing on them or anything, but they're like in that shape of a sarcophagus, but with like a clear dome. I think that's crystal. I don't think that's glass. It's something clear. So when you're standing above it, you can see the being inside. And I think I counted 13. I think I counted 13. But I didn't see myself. I didn't look in all of them though.
Okay.
But
Well, we can definitely do a part two and a three and four if you need to.
I think so because I know you're tired. I gotta take Thor out. And it's
Okay. No, that's fine. You did a long journey anyways, and um I think your story's pretty in depth. We're gonna have like a couple books by the time you're done.
um but I wonder why I saw that first pyramid. Why didn't I just go right to the ship? Why did I have to see that other culture?
Because you were one of the people on the ship and you had to go home to the Pleiades.
Mm,
That one?
yeah. I wonder why
You
uh,
wanted to connect with your what was it? Your galactic mother? Was that what was it that you called her? Your
mom and the sister.
your Pleiadian mother? You met your Pleiadian mother.
Oh, I wonder if that's the Palladium mother that Zoe said, because she said my Palladium mother loves me so much, and she says she loves me so much, and she is always in my um, auric field, watching over me, and I think she says she follows me in my incarnations. She watches over me in my incarnation.
That would be her.
Maybe that was her. She was a really pretty
Well, when
lady.
you saw her, didn't she kiss you? Mm.
Yeah, but it's kind of like it kind of felt like I never left. It
Well, because that's just it. It's a blink of an eye. Time is, but when you went back, it was dark from daylight.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
that's right. It did change because we left in the light when we left that when we left Earth. I believe that was Earth. It didn't um it didn't feel like it was not Earth in that Egyptian period for the Meneses temple or whatever. Um, but it could have been Earth, but maybe in a different density or something. Because um I've never heard of a civilization that separates the women and the men.
Well, there's so much that we don't know. I'm
It,
glad to know because I feel like that's the way things should be. I was like, yes, do I have a life there?
the men and the boys are here, and the women and the girls are here, and the kingdom is ruled, but the female queen governs over the female portion, and the male king governs over the male portion. Um, that was kind of wild, but those beings was big. Now, I would I would say they were like Anunnaki big. That's what I would say. The lady queen, and I just don't feel like I connected to her husband.
Did you see what he looked like at all?
Yeah, I saw him. He was a lot taller than she was. She was like, I don't know, anywhere between 8 and 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
He was taller than her, and he was really buff, like wrestler buff. He was really buff. And when they stood next to each other, it was like a really regal looking couple. Like their physical presence commanded. So there was no way that in that land they wouldn't have been rulers, because you got all the little humans, the humans of that culture were like our height. They weren't like 9 feet tall people. They were like, 5 feet, maybe 5.5 feet tall. The men, they weren't all that tall. The ladies weren't all that.
Right.
But these rulers, they were big. They could have been bigger than. She could have been bigger than 11 feet. She was big. Her hands was her hands was huge, and
All
every
right.
she was
I
really
need to bring you back out. You're
okay.
still under hypnosis. Just before you go any further, I just want to make sure I bring you back out. Um, And we'll continue as many times as you want, you know. Um, you're one of my favorites. So,
Thank you.
all right, so just go ahead and relax. And we're going to leave those lives there to